You, fear me not, withdraw, I hear him coming.
Mother, mother, mother. Now, mother, what's the matter?
Hamlet, thou hast thy father much offended.
Mother, you have my father much offended.
Come, come, you answer with an idle tongue.
Go, go, you question with a wicked tongue.
Why, how now, Hamlet?
What's the matter now?
Have you forgot me?
No, by the rod, not so. You are the queen, your husband's brother's wife, and would it were not so, you are my mother.
Nay, then I'll set those to you that can speak.
Come, come, and sit you down. You shall not budge. You go not till I set you up a glass, where you may see the inmost part of you.
What wilt thou do? Thou wilt not murder me. Help, help, oh.
What? Oh, help!
How now, a rat? Dead for a ducat. Dead!
Oh me, what hast thou done?
Nay, I know not. Is it a king?
Oh, what a rash and bloody deed is this?
A bloody deed, almost as bad, good mother, as kill a married with his brother.
As a king, as kill a king.
Ah, lady, toss my word. Polonius. Thou wretched rash, intruding fool, farewell. I took thee for thy better, take thy fortune. Thou findest to be too busy, is some danger. Leave wringing of your hands, peace, sit you down. And let me wring your heart, for so I shall, if it be made of impenetrable stuff, if damned custom have not brassed it so, that is so proof in bulwark against sense.
What have I done that thou startest wag thy tongue in noise so rude against me?
Such an act that blurs the grace and blush of modesty, calls virtue hypocrite, takes off the rose from the fair forehead of an innocent love, and sets a blister there, makes marriage vows as false as Dicer's oaths. Oh, such a deed, as from the body of concentration plucks, the very soul in sweet religion makes a rhapsody of words. Heaven's face doth glow. Yea, this solitude in compound mass with tristful visage, as against the doom is thought sick at the act.
Ay, me, what act the roars so loud and thunders in the index?
Look here upon this picture, and on this the counterfeit presentment of two brothers. See what a grace was seated on this brow. Hyperion's curls the front of Jove himself, an eye like Mars to threaten and command, a station like the herald Mercury, new lighted on a heaven-kissing hill, a combination and a form indeed, where every god did seem to set his seal, to give the world assurance of a man. This was your husband. Look you now, what follows. Here is your husband, like a mildewed ear, blasting his wholesome brother. Have you eyes? Could you see on this fair mountain leaves to feed, and batten on this moor? Ha! Have you eyes? You cannot call it love, for at your age the heyday in the blood is tame, it's humble, and waits upon the judgment. And what judgment would step from this to this? Since sure you have, else could you not have motion, but sure, that sense is apologized, for madness would not err, nor since to ecstasy was near so thralled, but it reserved some quantity of choice to serve in such a difference. What devil was it that thus hath cozened you at hoodman blind, eyes without feeling, feeling without sight, ears without hands or eyes, smelling scenes all, or but a sickly part of one true sense could not so mope. O shame, where is thy blush? rebellious hell, if thou canst mutiny in a matron's bones, to flaming youth let virtue be as wax, and melt in her own fire proclaim no shame, when the compulsive order gives a charge, since frost itself as actively doth burn, and reason panders will.
O Hamlet, speak no more. Thou turnest mine eyes into my very soul, and there I see such black and graying spots as will not leave thou taint.
Nay, but to live in the rank sweat of an enseamed bed, stewed in corruption, hunting and making love over the nasty sty.
Oh, speak to me no more. These words, like daggers, enter in my ears. No more, sweet Hamlet.
A murderer and a villain, a slave that is not 20th part of the tie of your precedent lord, a vice of kings, a cut purse of the empire and the rule, that from a shelf the precious dandium stole and put it in his pocket.
No more.
A king of shreds and patches. Save me, and hover o'er me with your wings, you heavenly guards, what would your gracious figure?
Alas, he's mad.
Do you not come, your tardy son, to chide that lapse in time and passion? Let's go by the important acting of your dread command. Oh, say.
Do not forget this visitation is but whet thy almost blunted purpose. The look of amazement on thy mother sits. O step between her and her fighting soul. Conceit in weakest body, strongest works. Speak to her, Hamlet.
How is it with you, lady?
Alas, how is it with you that you do bend your eye on vacancy, and with the incorporeal air do hold discourse? Forth at your eyes your spirits wildly peep, and as the sleeping soldiers in the alarm, your bedded hair, like life in increments, starts up and stands on end. O gentle sun, upon the heat and flame of thy distemper, sprinkle cool patience, whereon do you look?
On him, look you, how palely glares, his form and cause conjoined, preaching to stones, would make them capable. Do not look upon me, lest with these piteous action you convert my stern effects, then what I have to do will want true color, tears perchance for blood.
To whom do you speak this?
Do you see nothing there?
Nothing at all, yet all that is I see.
Nor did you nothing hear.
No, nothing but ourselves.
Why look you there? Look how he steals away, my father, in his habit as he lived. Look where he goes even now, out at the portal.
This, the very coinage of your brain, this bodiless creation, ecstasy, is very cunning in.
Ecstasy, my pulse as yours doth temporarily keep time and makes as healthy music. It is not madness that I have uttered, bring me to the test, and the matter will reward which madness would gamble from. Mother, for love of grace, lay not that mattering unction to your soul, that not your trespass but my madness speaks. It will but skin and film the ulcerous place, while its rank corruption mining all within infects unseen. Confess yourself to heaven, repent what's past, avoid what is to come, and do not spread the compost on the weeds to make them ranker. Forgive me this my virtue, for in the fatness of these pursy times, virtue itself of vice must pardon beg, yea, curb and woe for leave to do him good.
O Hamlet, thou hast cleft my heart in twine.
Oh, throw away the worser part of it, and leave the purer with the other half. Good night, but go not to mine uncle's bed. Assume a virtue, if you have it not. That monster custom who all sins doth eat, of habits devil is angel yet in this. That to the use of actions fair and good, he likewise gives a frock of livery. That aptly is put on, refrain tonight, and that shall lend a kind of easiness to the next abstinence, the next more easy. For use almost can change the stamp of nature, either the devil or throw him out with wondrous potency. Once more, good night, and when you are desirous to be blessed, I'm blessing beg of you for this same Lord. I do repent, but heaven hath pleased itself to punish me with this, and this with me, that I must be their scourge and minister. I will bestow him and will answer well that the death I gave him. So again, good night. I must be cruel, only to be kind. Thus bad begins and worse remains behind. One more word, good lady.
What shall I do?
Not this, by no means, that I bid you do. Let the blow king tempt you again to bed, pinch wanton on your cheek, call you his mouse, and let him for a pair of reachy kisses, or a paddling in your neck with his damn fingers, make you to ravel all this matter out that I essentially am not in madness, but mad in craft. 'Twere good you let him know, for who that's but a queen, fair, sober, wise, would from a paddock, from a bat, a jibe, such dear concernings hide, who would do so? No, and despite of sense and secrecy, unpeg the basket on the house's top, let the birds fly, and like the famous ape to try conclusions in the basket creep, and break your own neck down.
Be thou assured, if words be made of breath, and breath of life, I have no life to breathe, what thou hast said to me.
I must to England, you know that.
Alack, I had forgot 'tis so concluded on.
There's letters sealed, and my 2 schoolfellows, whom I will trust as I will adverse fame, they bear the mandate, they must sweep my away, and marshal me to knavery. Let it work, for 'tis the sport to have the engineer hoist with his own petard, and shall go hard, but I will delve 1 yard below their minds, and blow them at the moon. Oh, 'tis most sweet, when in one line 2 crafts directly meet. This man shall set me packing, I'll lug the guts into the neighbor room. Mother, good night, indeed this counselor is now most still, most secret and most grave, who was in life a foolish prating knave. Come, sir, to draw toward an end with you, good night, mother.